I've been dark for the past couple days. I think the last couple days have been the longest periods of time that I haven't put a video up. Apparently, I've had some issues with some of the video content that I had in storage to get live, so ended up having a little dark face, so I apologize for that. I got some good content that's going to be coming out. But I am here in Costa Rica. You can see the view of the ocean. We are at a Riu Hotel Resort right now. We are actually leaving today from this resort. But I just wanted to hop on here. I've been really, the Wi-Fi, the internet, everything down here has been, it's been okay. I mean, I have access to it, but I've been trying to unplug as much as possible and hang out with my wife. It's our 40th birthday party, kind of a celebration with each other to get away. 3 kids, first time that we've taken a trip with no kids in 9 years, and so that's kind of crazy. And so we're doing that. Also our 15th wedding anniversary, which is pretty awesome. But we are leaving the resort today, and we're actually going up to Lake Arenal to stay at a guy's house who actually I've never met, but he seems like a really amazing guy, and has offered us to stay at his place. And it looks absolutely phenomenal, and I'm super excited to go check that out. But anyway, I wanted to hop on here really quickly and kind of talk about some of the things I've been seeing over the past week. Like I said, I've been trying to stay as disconnected as possible. It's really, really hard for me. I'm not gonna lie, but when I saw, I think it was on the 10th, like a couple days ago, the Fed meeting notes came out, the CPI numbers came out, and we're over 5% inflation right now. To me, that is absolutely just the trend that we're going to be seeing. I think it's really important that everybody kind of sees what's going on in the economy right now, and where we're going right now with inflation. You can't shut the economy down for that long to completely. When you shut the economy down the way that we did for the period of time that we did, as we start to ramp the economy back up, naturally inflation is just going to go right through the roof. So I know the Fed keeps saying that it's transitory. I know that they keep saying that numbers are going to go down and they're going to regain control. But I'm going to tell you right now, watch out for the Fed meeting that's going to be coming up, where they're going to be talking about what their interest rate policy is going to be over the next couple days, because they're going to be pretty much handcuffed in their ability to deal with inflation right now. The last time we've been in this position was 1979, and in 1979, it was Paul Volcker was able to raise the federal funds rate extremely to rein in inflation. And unfortunately, right now, the Federal Reserve is totally handcuffed with what they're able to do as far as being able to increase rates to control inflation, because of the fact that if they increase rates at all, it's going to completely implode the economy. And so, there's only so much they can do there, with that. And so I just, it's really interesting to me. I wanted to hop on here and just kind of say hi to everybody, because, first of all, I haven't been on in a while. I think since Thursday, I haven't had a video, which is weird for me. But I also wanted to, just kind of touch base on this content, because it's so important, and when we talk about financial strategy, when we talk about, the different products and vehicles that we use, I think it's really important to make sure that you have a financial strategy that kind of protects you, whether inflation continues to be a challenge, or if inflation, is reined in, if they have to raise interest rates. One of the things that I've always told people is, what's happened over the past 40 years, let's say, since 1979, the last time that we had to completely increase rates in a low interest rate environment. What's happened since then is interest rates got jacked up to in the 20% range in 1980, at the end of 1979. And since that period of time, we've been living in a declining, I should say, interest rate environment. And how assets perform, the financial strategies that you use in declining interest rate environments are completely different than what you have to do in a flat or increasing interest rate environment. And so I know there are a lot of people out there, when I talk about IUL cap rates, and I talk about, expected returns inside of IULs, or when I talk about performance of whole life policies as the foundation for your financial life, kind of a tier one foundational asset. the reason I think that whole life insurance is going to be a way better product here moving forward is because of the fact that we're living in this flat or increasing rate environment. And in that environment, that it really benefits to whole life because you're talking about a product that's based on fixed assets. And so what's going to happen is as the general accounts of insurance companies do better, so too will whole life insurance policies. And it just goes to reason. Like, I know there are a lot of people out there that are saying that, well, whole life have underperformed illustrations over the past 20, 30 years. Well, yeah, that's true because we've lived in a declining interest rate environment. And so the nature of what causes the negative performance in a fixed asset like a whole life policy is it's going to negatively perform according to current assumptions, if we live in this environment where interest rates are just going down and down and down and down and down. So as I think we're hitting this kind of tipping point, this pivot point, where whole life policies are going to be able to outperform what they're actually illustrating at because of the fact that we're going to be going into an increased interest rate environment. Now, I know there are people that think that negative interest rates are possible. I would say that, we're almost in the equivalent of a negative interest rate environment right now where we're just printing money. It's a different way to accomplish the effect that negative interest rates would accomplish. And I know that actually going into the negative interest rate environment is a viable possibility. I really just don't see it happening. I think it would be political suicide on so many levels. I think it would really, really punish baby boomers, all the savers, the people who are retiring. There's such a big downside risk to the negative interest rate environment politically in this country that I don't really see it happening. If they do, it's going to be a massive move of desperation. I can't imagine that happening. But I tell you what, the other thing that I'll say here is that before I go, because I don't want to make this super long, I just wanted to pop on, say hi. I'm going to try to hop on again another time if I can get good Wi-Fi. I'm not sure if I'll have good Wi-Fi where I'm going. But check me out if you're on TikTok. Go to TikTok, go to at real Chris Kirkpatrick, and also check out my wife at real Hannah Kirkpatrick. And we're actually doing a lot of cool behind the scenes lifestyle videos. We're gonna release them more as we go here because once again, Wi-Fi kind of stinks around here. And so uploading stuff takes forever. It's absolutely horrendous. It's crazy when you're used to the gigabyte download service where we live, and then you get into this space and yeah, you have like 10 megabyte service. It's pretty laughable. But Pura Vida, baby. We are here living the lifestyle. It's fun, having a blast. I love Costa Rica. Definitely gonna come back. I wanna bring my son back actually because he is just a total animal lover and just wackadoo. And so we're gonna be bringing him back here and to check all the wildlife out. Is just phenomenal here. Let me see if I can, if you go down here, there are iguanas, there's the pool over there, and there are iguanas that literally come out of the jungle and swim in the pool with you. In the trees in the far distance on the backside of that building over there are howler monkeys that are there every day. Howler monkeys, and you walk up and it's just super cool. So I'm gonna be actually putting, just for fun, a couple videos of this trip together for my wife and I, and I'll put them up online because I think it's super cool. We've gone to some waterfalls, we've done zip lines, we've gone kayaking, we've been on the ocean, we've done I need a vacation for my vacation, I think. But it's been great. But it's one of those things. If you have any insight, any inputs to what's been going on since I've been gone, definitely put it in the comments below. I'm going to be checking when I can. I want to be hopping on here, engaging with people. And I think we may end up looking to buy a place down here. This place is awesome. If we can find a place with good internet and Wi-Fi, it's pretty amazing. Here or Panama? I don't know. Anybody have any insight as to here or Panama? Just as a second place to get dual citizenship somewhere, just in case things in the United States go a little haywire, which I don't think is outside of the realm of possibility right now. So anyway, guys, I don't really have much else to say right now. We're kind of on vacation time. I actually got to go, the rental car guy is coming to pick up the rental car, so I got to go handle that. But I wanted to hop on. I will be back on either later today or tomorrow, hopefully, just really quickly. And look forward to seeing y'all then. Until then, have a blessed, inspirational day. We'll talk soon. See you guys.